All right, so it is that time. I'm so excited. Today is reveal day. September 23rd is the first day of spring, and therefore, all of our videos will start dropping after midnight. Well, they already, by the time you see this, plenty of them have already dropped. I hope you guys are excited for the hop. Um, I hope you are excited to check out all the new content that's coming out around fall. Now, everybody will be releasing videos with fall themed projects, and that could be anything. You could choose a fall holiday, you could choose a fall color, you could just choose any way that you want to represent fall. And so I'm going to tell you, I had a hard time. This is why you're not seeing a vloggy style, because really my plan came together at the last minute. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been, having a bit of a hard time with my mom's health and traveling and my own health even. And all of those things are under control, thank God. But it really did kind of throw me off my game. I literally at the beginning of 20 or before 2023 started, when I knew we were going to do this, I had a whole plan for the entire year. I think the only edition that actually stuck with the original plan was the first one. Everything else, I think we have done something different than what I intended. I'll have to go back and look, but I think for the spring, maybe I had it. No, the spring is the only one that was right. The one that not right, because it's not right or wrong, but I did have a plan. Spring, I stuck to it. Um, the summer yarn YouTube hop project. Uh, I can't even right now remember. It's been so much going on. Life has been lifing, and I can't even remember what was the summer project. Anyway, the video will be, in the playlist, which I'll link or I'll put in a card somewhere for the summer hop, so you can check out all of those videos. This time around, I did have a plan, guys, but it just did not come together. And literally, I kept changing, trying to do something that I could pull off in the time that I had, because I literally had done nothing leading up to having to leave town to go and check on my mom and help take care of her through the toughest part of, her recovery. She's doing great. She's doing great. But anyway, so I crocheted a lot while I was there, but I did start a project, and I even did a sneak peek, which you may have seen. I'll put the picture right here so you can see my sneak peek, but that's not what I ended up making. So I gotta tell you, some yarn showed up in the mail while I was still in Chicago. And guys, I'm telling you, I definitely have done my share of stress shopping. All kind of jive was showing up from Joann's, and I don't know, it was definitely stress shopping. But this one box came from Joann's, and guys, I do not recall ordering this yarn. I do not, I cannot find in the app or online a order, or in my email confirming this particular order. I cannot find this yarn anywhere. And it was this yarn, Big Twist Hush. I got 2 balls of it in the colorway terracotta, and then 1 ball in the colorway birch. And then also 1 ball of Bernat blanket, which you can see it right there. 1 ball of Bernat blanket in white. I can't find that on any Joann's order anywhere. So maybe, I never even heard of Hush. So I don't know. How I would order. Anyway, it's 100% polyester. It is 219 yards in a 10.5-ounce ball, 200 meters, 300 grams. It is machine wash, cold, dry flat, do not bleach, do not iron, and do not dry clean. They suggest a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, which is almost a 7. So 6.5. Okay, so there you go. What's that? A J? IJ? K. That's a K. It's just a K hook, I believe. And it's a number 5 bulky yarn. Okay. But let me show you these colors. This is the birch, and this is what I have left of the one ball of birch. Some of these are pieces that I did cut because I used it for a specific part of one of the projects, which you're going to see. And then this is the colorway terracotta. So when I saw this, I mean, really, it's super soft. But I will tell you, this was really hard on my hands. I love the look of this yarn. I literally did order some more because I want to make another of one of the things that I made out of the same yarn. But this was difficult on my hands. I believe I used I think I used a 7 a JKL. I think I used a JK. I think I used the L hook on both on one of the projects, and I used a went down and used a J hook on the other project, and then I don't even know what hooks I used, but this yarn was so hard on my hands. And the funny thing is, this one was hard. This one was not as hard. I don't know why. They're the same content, but this was hard on my hands. But I persevered because I love how everything was working up. So you guys know me. You know I did some amigurumi, right? So let me get into what I did. So the color is what inspired all of my projects, and you will learn in a minute why. All right, let me show you the very first thing that I completed. I'm moving things around. I hope nothing falls, and I don't want you to see the stars of the show yet, because two of these are just minor characters. What? Okay, hold on one second. One of them is okay, it was hiding. Okay, so these are minor characters, and I first tried out this yarn before I even knew this was going to be my project. But you can see the terracotta is a very, very fall color. But I made a small Mabel chicken. So I made that color. Then about, I would say, a month or so ago, Z from Zelda NRJ3 sent me a video of a maker, a designer who made these pie themed turtles. And she had made one of them was a pumpkin pie turtle, and I just absolutely had to buy the pattern. Um, Within the pattern, there are 6 different pies, and basically all you do is change the color and the topping. The basic turtle is the same. Well, I'm just gonna say it. My tribe does not eat pumpkin pie. My folks eat sweet potato pie, and when I saw this color, it completely reminds me of sweet potato, which is a very fall thing to have sweet potato and pumpkin pie in the fall. So check out this sweet potato pie turtle. It's a sea turtle. She's a little wonky. Look at her eyes. Oh, cute. She is a sweet potato pie. All right, that was the second thing that I made. And this is the birch. This is, of course, the terracotta, but it's totally giving me sweet potato pie. And how do you tell the difference besides the taste between pumpkin pie and sweet potato? Pumpkin pie is darker. Pumpkin bakes up darker than sweet potato. If you never tried sweet potato pie, you need to try it. I think you would put down that pumpkin pie. In the pattern, in the sweet potato, I mean, in the pumpkin pie, they actually put whipped cream on top. But I left off the whipped cream on purpose because, in general, I have never really seen anybody put whipped cream on sweet potato pie. You don't need it. Now, I'm saying all that, guys, and I really don't like sweet potato pie that much. I make it because it's my husband's favorite pie. My son loves it, so I make it. But I actually don't like it that much. So I'll eat a little sliver, but I'm not into it. But anyway, there you go. This is my sweet potato pie turtle. All right, I'm gonna make the pumpkin turtle because I definitely bought the yarn for it, and it will be more in the blanket style yarn. I can't wait to make the pumpkin pie turtle, honestly. But man, sweet potato pie is where it's at. So here is my sweet potato pie turtle. I don't know. I did my best to get this turtle head on right, but it's still kind of wonky. But that's okay. That's handmade for you. Okay. So then the next thing. So here's what I've been doing. You guys saw a lot of the things that I made leading up to this while I was in Chicago. I was going through all of my patterns, and I was looking because what I do is I buy a pattern on Etsy, and then I download it into a file on my phone so I can just never lose my patterns, right? So they're always going to be in the files on my phone. So I was just kind of perusing through my files on my phone and looking at some of the things I had saved a long time ago. So I made the little bear, and it is the purple bear with the pink muzzle. You guys seen it in a past video. If not, go check it out. I'll try to maybe put it in a card somewhere so you can see when I revealed that. But the little bear with the pink muzzle was by a designer named Antonina Naima Nova. And it's her handle on TikTok and Instagram is Naima Nova Toys. Naima Nova underscore toys. And I was just scrolling through. I was like thinking, I really want to make something different. Something I made a lot of bears. You can see I made a bunny. Yeah, I made a lot of different things. Frogs, turtles. Wanted to make something different. And I came across a file that I had saved, I don't know how long ago. Um, and guys, I can't find these patterns anywhere. I don't know what happened to this lady's designs. I just happen to have saved them in my file so I can always get back to them even if she takes her patterns down. I have a copy saved. So I recommend that. I recommend you do that. If you buy a digital pattern, save it somewhere because you know these designers sometimes I know I have experience where I tried to go back and find a pattern and I cannot find it because either they take it down or whatever. Now, I don't know if these were paid for patterns or were they free patterns. This designer has one pattern on Ravelry. I can't find her. I didn't try hard to find her on Etsy. I found her on TikTok because I tagged her when I made the little bear and I made a reel, a TikTok for it. And she never commented, so I don't know. I looked at her page on Instagram. I cannot find any. I don't know. Anyway, turns out I had another one of her patterns. And so I want to introduce to you Sweet Potato, the puppy. Oh my God. Look at Sweet Potato. Sweet Potato is the cutest guy ever. Look at that muzzle. Look at those eye details. I just love everything about Sweet Potato. I named it Sweet Potato because look at the color. This is Sweet Potato, the puppy. And it kind of looks like a golden retriever puppy. You could pass for that, right? I don't know. Anyway, tell me what kind of dog you think Sweet Potato is going to grow up to be. This designer for the just like for the little bear I made, it is you everything is crocheted in. The only thing that got sewn on is the muzzle. Everything else was crocheted in, and it was, yeah, it was just great. Oh, and you sew the head to the body, but the everything else is just you crochet in the ears, you crochet in the arms, you crochet in the legs, and you crochet in Sweet Potato's tail. I love how Sweet Potato came out. I used a safety nose. I used safety eyes. I absolutely love how this came out. I want to make another one, except this yarn is very hard on my hands. And so I will not be making another one anytime soon. But I love how it came out. And when I made Sweet Potato, it reminded me of how much I actually do still love making substantial amigurumi. I made a lot of tiny things over the last few weeks while I was in Chicago. Um, I like making big amigurumis, and so definitely looking forward to making Sweet Potato again in another yarn, in another color. Highly recommend. But I can't even tell you where to get the pattern from. I'll keep trying to find it, and if I do, I'll link it down below. But I love Sweet Potato. I love how Sweet Potato's color represents fall. I just love it. Okay, so that was my theme. I ended up going with a color theme, a sweet potato theme. All right. So last year, I almost every one of the ones I did last year was Clover and Bramble, right? I did a gnome for the spring, summer, and fall. I made the set of Clover and Bramble gnomes, right? Christmas, I did something different. I can't even remember. I'm memory, man. I can't remember what I did, but it was not a gnome, I don't think. Anyway, but Christmas in July last year. Let me see if I can. Okay, Christmas in July last year, 2022. We did a make along for this particular gnome. This is the Christmas Spirit gnome. We found it in this magazine, and this one came out last year. This, if you can find this, Crochet World Have a Happy Crochet Christmas from 2021. This came out in fall 2021, and when I bought it and I saw this, I knew that for July 2022 this was going to be my project, and a bunch of you all made gnomes along with me. Okay, um I made two of these guys, and when I had my craft fair last year, they both sold. And I also made the Santa gnome from One Dog Wolf. That's a free pattern. I'll try to remember to link it down below. Um, and all three of my gnomes sold. So for this year, I still don't have a solid plan for a craft show, but I'm still prepping as if I do. I'm hoping that I've signed up for one, just waiting to hear if we got in that, and I'm on the lookout to try and see if I can find one. But anyway, because they sold, I mean, my two Christmas spirit gnomes, those one person bought both of those, and so I said I want to have at least two or three of those to put on my table. So I decided I should kill two birds with one stone. And this is my last project for the Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2023 Fall Edition. And I want you guys to meet. This is Candy Sweet, the gnome. Look at Candy Sweet, the gnome. Guys, look at this gnome. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna rotate the camera around so you can really see him. Hold on. Would you just look? This is Candy Sweet. Totally inspired by the color. I just this oh no, that's not something that I didn't weave in. That was just something stuck on. All right, so I use the same colors. My favorite part of this pattern, hands down, are the feet. I love the feet, guys. I love the feet. And so, yep, this is Candy Sweet. Why is Candy Sweet all weird with the arms here? We'll have to do something about that. Anyway, this is Candy Sweet the gnome, and I love how he came out. Now, I think if I did this again with this yarn, and I plan to in different colors, even though this was hard on me, I'm gonna make another one because I love the look of him. I just love the look of him. My hat is a little too big. The hat is actually half double crochets. Everything else is single crochet. I feel like I should have went down a hook size for the hat, and then he would have been just a little bit of fit, just a little more. And I found I it called for a bell on the top, and I have this little bear bell that is exactly the right color. This is Big Twist, the value yarn, held double, um, for that the skin tone color. It's this particular Big Twist, value 100% acrylic, 380 yards. Y'all know this. This is a number 4, so I held it double. And I think, yeah, the colorway on this is caramel. I like using it for skin tones. And that that is sweet potato. No, this is not sweet potato. This is candy sweet. This is candy sweet the gnome. All right, guys. So that brings to a close my seasonal yarny YouTube. Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm recording this, let me see, the weekend that these videos are due. I normally am so ahead of time, but again, life was lifing, and I did not get anything done until I finally got inspired by this yarn that just showed up in the mail. Have no clue where that yarn came from. I mean, I guess I somehow ordered it. I don't. I mean, you talk about stress ordering. I don't even remember ordering this, and again, I can't find any record of ordering it anywhere. Anyway, and the weird thing about this yarn, when you go on Joann's on the app, this Hush yarn doesn't even show up. You have to, like, what I had to do. I don't even think it showed up in the search. Then I think it might have, but I had to like search for it in Google, click on the link for Joann's, and that's how I got to it. I could not find this yarn because I was like, once I started making him, I knew that I wanted to make another another I knew I wanted to make another one of these for my table, but in, I think, more holiday colors. But and I also had plans to uh, give him some embellishments. So you might see him again with some fall embellishments. You might see him again, and we'll call him fully finished at that point. But he's finished. Like, I don't have to add anything else to sweet potato. I keep calling him sweet potato. Candy sweet and sweet potato. Oh my god. They are so cute. Okay, I'm gonna rotate this thing back around and end this out. Hold on. All right, guys. That is a wrap for the seasonal yarny YouTube Pop 2023 Fall Edition. I am so happy with how each one of these came out. I hope you guys enjoy the hop, enjoy all the content. I will link the playlist down below so that you guys can easily hop from video to video to video, so you can enjoy this fall edition of the hop. All right, guys, I'm tickled pink with these two. I'm very excited to see what everybody else has made, and I hope you are too. So if you're a content creator and you want to get in on this collaboration, please reach out to me. Join us for the winter hop. It's open enrollment. You can join us anytime. You can do long videos, you can do short videos, you can do vloggy style videos, you can do whichever way you fancy. You can do shorts, you can do whatever. But if you want to join in creating um, seasonally themed projects with us, please reach out to me. My email will be down below. For those who did create content for this collab, each of you will be put into the collaborators will be put into a drawing for a $50 Amazon, I think it was Amazon gift card. And so I have had 3 winners already, and they all have gotten their winnings. And I cannot remember who won for the summer. Anyway, there will be a winner drawn within another week or so, and I will put some kind of an announcement here on YouTube so you guys know which one of the content creators did win. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's been so much fun. I mean, literally last minute on all of these decisions. I think sweet potato is my favorite. Candy sweet is awesome as well. Candy sweet. Have one last look at candy sweet. And then the sweet potato pie turtle. I love it so much. And finally, one last look. Oops, don't mind that. One last look at Mabel. All right, that's it. That's all. I hope you enjoy. Until we meet again, keep it crafty. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for supporting all the other content creators. If you see something that you like on any of those videos, please consider joining them, subscribing to them. Same here. Please consider, if this is your first time here, subscribing to me and hitting that notification bell so you will know each and every time I upload a new video. All right, guys. Peace.